drop my son off. It's January 20th right now, and I'm doing a vlog. Out here. It's a little more active out here. Come on, we're gonna cross the street. Let's go. Oh, hold on. Let them go. Gonna wait for this fucking car to come by because there's psycho. Okay, come on. We'll cross. Let's go. But yeah, I'm doing this vlog right now. It's really active right now out here. As you can see, cars are zooming past, and this is me just repping it out right now. I'm gonna just call it that. I'm repping it out, getting over the fact that people might be looking at me, might be watching me right now as I do this, but who gives a fuck? Because everybody is heading to work, and they all have their days to start. They all have their own things that they gotta go do right now. And that's how I think about it. Like, yeah, they might be seeing me do this, but they're all literally gonna go continue on with their day and forget about what the fuck I'm doing here anyways. So it doesn't really matter at this point, right? I'm holding this camera out as far as I can to get a better view, because I really didn't like how the last one turned out, where it was like this the whole time. But that's because my arm was getting tired, so now I have to hold it out this way. So, but just dropped my son off at school, walking Kia. It's rise and shine. I'm most likely gonna go for maybe a walk at the park to sweat it out, get my blood flowing and all that. But for the most part, there's no real workout scheduled right now. I think a good light day is needed before I continue on with the heavy day tomorrow. And but like I said, as long as the workout is still done, as long as I'm moving my body in some way, shape, or form, or sweating, doing something like that, you know. It's a beautiful day. The sun is out. You can feel the warmth coming in, but the cold is still there. It's almost taken me 3 weeks to get over this sickness that I had that's kind of going around. It's funny, when people get sick, they say the flu is going around, but it seems like the flu is always going around. There's always something going around to keep people sick, or keep people coughing and sneezing and noses running. And yeah, the flu never goes away. But yes, I'm most likely gonna stay home for the first half of the day just to really lock in and finish the edits that I have to do. And this is gonna be a really quick vlog, by the way. I'm just kind of updating the day. Not really going into depth of what's going on in my head or anything like that, but for the most part, I feel good. I feel energized. I feel revitalized. Honestly, a light workout today is not really needed. I could go pretty heavy if I wanted to, but I don't want to push myself too much and set myself back for the next 10 days. There's only 11 days left in the month. So that's 11 straight days of working out pretty soon. Or 11 days straight of working out coming up. And I gotta keep that balance. I really have to keep that balance. One thing I will say, I guess, let me go through in my memory of topics that I wanted to briefly go over. I guess I could talk about my ethnicity and my background. So I'm Black and Filipino. I was born in the Philippines, on a little island called Aklan. The Aklan island of the Philippines. We lived on the beach, right? Grew up in rice fields and all of that fun stuff as a kid. And from where we lived, you could see the famous tourist spot Boracay. You can see it from where we lived, so it's only about an hour away on boat. that's how much of a beach area it was, you know. That's a part of me. I still have that very much embedded in my DNA. That child that was there in the Philippines, growing up and, you know, living a very different lifestyle from what I have here. Moved here when I was 6 with my mom and my dad. My dad was Navy. He was black. My mom's Filipino. They met out there, you know, had me, got married, grew up here in San Diego. And there are times, or I have had moments where I wonder what it would be like if I would have stayed in the Philippines and just grew up there instead. You know, would I still look the same? Would I still be the same? Obviously not. But it's just an interesting thought to entertain. And I did go back to the Philippines, in 2017, I think, if I can remember, 2017. That's after leaving when I was 6, going back when I was damn near 26, 27. So 20 years. And it was a real humbling, eye-opening experience, because the thought that this is where I grew up as a kid, and I have my vivid memories, you know, from when I was there, and that was such a cool thing to look back on. And I had actually went back to the house that I was born in, because I wasn't born in a hospital. My mom gave birth to me in a house in a rainstorm, as a matter of fact. And yeah, I actually went back to that house and saw it, and it was crazy. But yeah, that's me. That's where I'm from. And this is where I live, San Diego, California. The most beautiful city in the world, with the most beautiful weather in the world. But yeah, just a random thing I'd like to share. Thought I would share. I'm gonna end this vlog here so I can focus on this dog a little bit more. And we're gonna call it that. January 20th, 2026. Vlog number 6.